your winner, your victor, Never Melendez. Never Melendez is your victor. Never Melendez. You just went out there. You use your wrestling background to win this fight. How are you feeling? Well, gracias. I'm feeling real good. I'm speaking in his native tongue right now, waiting for the translator. This victory is for God, is for my parents, and for my coach. He's like a father to me, and thank you to my team. Thank you to his family. They're like family for me as well. And I just want to say, you just have to respect Peru. Yes, Melendez, come talk to us. This fight, was it going according to plans? Speaking right now is Melendez. I This the post fight interview, the co-main event, Melendez. Well, I had some difficult moments in round number one. I had to make some switch ups and I had to make a lot of adjustments, and that's how I went out there and got the win tonight, just showing that I'm a complete fighter. Well, everybody's watching. You're live in front of the world. You're live on the UFC Fight Pass. What do you want next? What do you want? This is your time, your moment. Well, whoever wants to see more blood, whoever wants to see me or my opponent, just call my coach and I will be right here. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up and make some noise for Never Melendez, the co-main event of the evening. Melendez went out there on top, and now we have one fight left. We have the main event of the evening. This is why everyone is here. Inka MMA 55, Alexander Sanchez versus Francisco Neves. So let's pull this up and let's break this down. The main event of the evening is finally here. Francisco Neves, known as Chico Doido. His MMA record consists of 7 victories, opposite 6 defeats. He is on a 2-fight losing streak. He fights out of Coari, Brazil. He is 26 years of age, 4 weeks. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Francisco Neves and his adversary, Alexander Sanchez Chavez. His MMA record, a perfect one. 8 victories, no defeats. He fights out of Lima, Peru, fighting at a Pitbull Martial Arts Center. Please give it up for Alexander Sanchez versus Francisco Neves. That's going to be the main event coming up next. And let's see what they're looking like, because I believe they're in the inspection zone. We're getting ready, and they're going to give us a preview of the main event. And the fighters are going to speak, and I believe they're going to pull up subtitles, and I can read them to you guys. But what is this? Inka 56, Lima, Peru. It's going to be April 29th. Canto versus Antonio. So Peru versus Brazil. That's going to be Inka 56, April 29th. And all the Perus, I'm going to be right here for Inka. So I'm rocking with Inka for the MMA, and I'm going to be right here to call the live blow-by-blow. Ignoring the nation. I was just reading them chats, ignoring the haters in the comment section over here disrespecting the brother. You can over here and deep pocket suck it. God damn it, the mighty well face to mine and go crazy on you. But your time will come, and that's facts. Alrighty, the main event of the evening, and we are ready. And here we go. The interviews of the main event fighters. They're about to play the interviews of the main event fighters. Hi, my name is Alexander Chavez. I'm 25 years old from Lima, Peru, and I train at PMAC gym. And it said, my family, my mother, that's what I do this for. I'm doing everything I can do here so I can have a better, I can make a better life for my family. For me, it is very exciting to fight on the UFC Fight Pass. This is an advantage here in the Inka MMA promotions to give a show and here to put me on the international stage and the international level, me and my team. I see myself in the big leagues. Alexander Chavez is stepping into the big leagues. I'm not the same as before. Now I'm a better fighter. I hope he has trained hard because I am trained and I have trained even harder. My name is Francisco and I fight at the Chori Amazonas. I'm here representing Brazil. I'll be fighting in this big event alongside great athletes. We'll be here and I will be representing Brazil. I have 3 knockouts and I'm 8-0. I am undefeated. And I know, and that can seem, and that can be a big problem for my opponents. But I bring a lot of experience and I've trained very hard and I'm ready for my opponent. I'm going in as I am and I feel good. This is for all Brazilian fans around the world. I was saying all of this while coming here with my fans in Brazil. Now, in front of the world, I have to represent them all. We can see them in the back working their combinations. The main event, Alexander Chavez, undefeated prospect fighting out of Peru, 8-0, and his opponent fighting out of the Amazon, out of Brazil. So you got to give it up and you got to respect with Fernando. You got to put it up for him. I like that. I like to say it like that. You got to give it up for Fernando Neves. So he's going to be ready to put on for Brazil. And now the fighters are making their ring walks. Francisco Neves making their ring walks. I'm ready. They listening to the it's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem, tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. This that 2010. This that Blueprint 3. This one we was going crazy. This 2010 right here. What's up? This one Ye and Jay was best friends. What he say? We all. Yeah, I said it. We all. This is Rock Nation. Prayers of allegiance. All black everything. Black cars. Black cards. All black everything. I'm dealing with the diligence. I get more in depth if you're more really real enough. This is like familiar. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I came up with grip all out the 55 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5, 6, socks or whatever he said. Back to run circle round the haters and I'm coming up. Hold up. Hey, he didn't say none of that, but it sounded good to me. Making his way to the ring, listening to that 2010 Blueprint 3, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Kanye West. Hey, if I have vocals, I'll be getting off. Look at him hugging and respecting his corner. It's his time. And now Rihanna about to get off. In the dark Caesar, please follow the leader. All right. It's the return of the God. Peace, God. And ain't nobody fresher. I'm a Mason, Martin Margiela. Y'all remember Jay? In a corner in the inspection zone, getting Vaseline on his cheekbones, on the brim of his nose, on his eyebrows, getting his orbital bones together, ready to go out there and stay focused. And he's a couple bands down, and he's trying to get back and go take it to Brazil. That's what we're talking about, champ. And they saying life's a game and it's not fair, but he breaks the rules, so he don't care. And he just keep doing his old thing. And he's walking tall against the terrain. Victory, they saying, is within the mile. They saying it's almost there. A little voice in their head is saying, don't give up now. The only thing that's on their mind, they thinking that they gonna run this town tonight. Look, and they thinking that they gonna run this town and that. That's what they thinking, ladies and gentlemen. A perfect record coming to the ring right now. It's gonna be the main eventer, Alexander Chavez. What he listening to in Peru? The Peruvian prospect, you can see him focus. They saying they are 100% sure that Alexander Chavez will be seen by the world. And he's the best out of Lima, Peru, undefeated. Look at him holding the flag in the air, saying, I'm representing me and mine, and I'm about to put the beats on anybody who trying to step up to there. In the inspection zone, taking off his flip-flops, taking off his socks, taking off of his shirt, and he's about to get ready to go in there and handle his business. It's going to be Alexander Chavez. Neves, his opponent, is already inside of the octagon cage, awaiting for him. And now he's awaiting his opponent. Both the fighters making their way inside of that octagon cage, focused and ready. The main event of the evening. Show up and show out. Fighting out of Lima, Peru. UFC Fight Pass. You are on the main stage. Now it's up to you to make something happen, baby. That's what we're talking about, champ. In the inspection zone, getting that Vaseline worked out on him, and now they saying he's ready. He's focused. Making his way inside of that octagon cage right now is Alexander Chavez. Praying at the first step. Climbing and crawling in like a beast-like animal. He's inside the cage. The blue corner is in. The red corner is in. And I, Paco, will turn into the purple corner. The tail of the tape. 25 years of age, Alexander Chavez. 23 years of age, Francisco Neves. 8-0 is Alexander Chavez. 7-6 is Francisco. Representing and fighting out of Luta Libre Combat MMA are both of these fighters. Fighting out and wearing the black trunks is Alexander. Wearing the white trunks will be Francisco. The main event of the evening, we are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We have finally made it to the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to the ring, 23 years of age. He stands 5 feet 1 inch tall. He comes weighing 125 pounds, bang on, with a professional record of 7 victories, opposite 6 defeats. Luta Libre MMA, his disciplina. Ladies and gentlemen, he fights out of Manaus, Brazil. Introducing Francisco Neves. Kissing to the world. Kissing to the world was Neves. And fighting out of the blue corner, he is 25 years of age. He comes to the ring standing 5 feet 6 inches tall. He weighed 125.5 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 8 victories, no defeats. He fights and represents out of Lima, Peru. Please put your hands together for Alexander Chavez. And the crowd going crazy right now for Chavez. Like, that's the one we want to see get the victory. And now the referee is telling the fighters to come with me. The last bout of the evening. Alrighty, fighters. I gave you instructions in the locker room. I expect a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's do this. Make Godspeed. And the fighters are ready. The fighters are focused. And you can see him in the corner, eyes wide open, ready to just attack his opponent. Right there is Alexander. And now you can see Francisco really not even trying to look at him across the cage right now. So they're going to have to show up and show out. Peru versus Brazil in the main event of the evening. Inka 55, MMA Professional, here live on UFC Fight Pass. Main event. The headliners are here. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left in round number 1 of 3. Good calf kick going down low with the right leg by Neves. Checking that immediately is Chavez, and it's just like a calm over Chavez. Front push kick by Neves, trying to keep him at a distance, representing Brazil. He know what it takes to get to the highest level. Looking for that right leg kick to try to come in and land on his opponent was Chavez. Front kick landing on that knee. Look, both fighters going down with knee kicks, trying to go down to the lower leg. Spinning heel kick to the body coming in, landed by Neves. Beautiful spinning heel kick up top with a right hook. Missing them shots is Neves. Coming in with a right hook over the top by Neves. Was rushing in, looking for a jab right there was Chavez. Calf kick on the inside left leg of Chavez. Beautiful work by Neves. Representing, he's confident in showing that I'm going to give this man his first loss on his record. Beautiful low kick coming in, landed by Chavez. Left leg kick coming in, landed on the shin of Chavez, landed by Neves. Front leg kicks, both fighters is lifting up right there, throwing them leg kick. Jab, right hand over the top by Neves. Beautiful 1-2 coming in by Neves. Chavez, they talking about he's going to be on the next big stage, that everybody believes in him, and he's just undefeated, going to clean everybody up. But Neves is landing some shots saying, I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. This is Inka 55. Y'all can't just be for sure he going to win. Watch what I do to him. So beautiful work right there by Neves. Body shot with a straight right hand going down to the body by Neves. Pumping that jab out as Neves, keeping him at bay right there. And the whole crowd is in silence. Listen to Neves looking for this amazing performance by Neves early on with this 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in round number 1. Neves coming in hot. Silence in the crowd. Right hand over the top landed by Neves. Chavez ain't got nothing for Neves. Chavez can't do nothing for Neves. Left hand over the top. Neves gonna clean him. Fishing the cup right there. Marching forward. Right hand over the top. Not in range. Neves is keeping the distance. But Brazil looking like they gonna get it. Counter left, jab on the outside, keeping calm, looking like he's about to come load up and load some shiz nitty that Chavez never felt before. Body shot with a right hand by Neves. Left leg kick to the body coming in by Neves. 3 minutes left, straight right hand trying to aim up top is Chavez. Neves gonna clean him. No, I feel it in my bones. Slapping shot with a right hand thrown, missing that blow. I just see something. Right leg kick over the top. The crowd is silent. Everybody got their cell phones out. Main event of the evening. Everybody got a cell phone in Peru, got it out. Grabbing onto that right leg of Neves. Right there is Chavez. Like, I gotta do something to keep it calm, because you just doing this willy-nilly stuff on me. Spinning heel kick aiming towards the head was Chavez. Nothing was there. Having a hard time trying to get on the inside is Neves. Good kick to the body landed by Chavez, and that hurt Neves. That hurt Neves to the body with that kick. Beautiful work right there by Chavez, saying all I gotta do is land flush and I'm gonna clean him up. Neves is hurt. Neves is hurt. Chavez is about to clean him up, ladies and gentlemen. We knew Chavez was gonna get the job done. And now we can see him laying on his back right now is Neves. And just Neves is hurt. And then will allow him to stand back up on his feet is Chavez. Like, you hurt. Calf kick going down low. He's hurt. His leg is hurt. Left leg kick to the body landed by Chavez. And it's only about a matter of time before Neves, it looked like his shins or something got hurt, because that right leg of Neves is hurt and it's causing him problems. He's standing back up on his feet. Right leg kick trying to go high. Neves is hurt right now, and he's not as confident as he was the first 2 minutes of this fight. Looking for a Superman punch with the right hand was Neves, but nothing was there. 1 minute 38 seconds here in round number 1 of 3. Face on the outside by Chavez, trying to come in. Looking for the left hook sweep shot was Neves. Nothing was there. Right chop, front kick, push kick being thrown right there by Chavez. Trying to find a way on the inside to land that nasty shot. Grabbing the right leg of Chavez was Neves here in the Inka 55. In this flyweight bout, straight right hand missed by Neves. 1 minute 18 seconds in the opening round. Number 1 of this main event of the evening. Showing his face on the outside, up on his toes right now is Chavez. Keeping calm and poised, like, okay, you're letting off what you're letting off, but once I decide to throw my power shots, you're going to feel them. Good body shot with the left hand going down low, landed by Chavez. Up top with the right hand came in, landed by Neves. Thinking you going to put hands on me and I not do nothing? Now test and face and just smell and taste my leather gloves. So beautiful work right there. And I say taste and smell because they landed on mouth and nostrils at the same damn time. So beautiful work right there. Listen, missing that left hook was Neves. Body shot with the left hand coming down low, landed by Chavez, and looking to sweep and clean up the next man's head and ramshackle the next man's chrome dome. Spinning heel kick and landed on that right bicep of Neves. Left leg kick making Chavez go off balance, but a short right hand to the body coming in, landed by Chavez. Good leg kicks coming in, landed by Neves. Front up kick landed by Neves. Right hook missed by Neves. 20 seconds left in round number 1. Up on the toes and down, off the grapple, go right knee to the body by Chavez. Beautiful knee to the body by Chavez. And immediately the crowd start making noise. That's just a sniper in there. 10 seconds left in the opening round number 1. By the right hook being thrown by Chavez. Face on the outside, looking for the straight left hand being thrown up on his toes. A little hurt right there. Looking for a flying knee was Chavez, but looking like these fighters is going to get out this round. Looking for the Sunshine Key, but missing that. Beautiful work right here. Opening up and trying to find a way in this main event of the evening. Both the fighters are headed to their corners because that's the end of round number one. And a great work right there by Neves. He took the first 2 minutes of this opening round, but then got kicked to the body, and that body shot hurt him. And then he was just fighting vulnerable that whole rest of the round number one. So we're going to have to give that round to Chavez. Due to the body kick hurt him, kept fighting, tried to get him in a triangle submission, and was landing some shots and checking the kicks. And then he checked that right leg thrown by Neves, and that hurt the shin of Neves and landed a left hand to the body. So beautiful kick and a beautiful check by Sanchez, tearing up, and it felt the pain in the right shin of Neves. So beautiful work right there. In the corner right there, looking at his corner right now, looking at his trainer is Neves. Got his hands down low. They're giving him instructions. He's like, I'm perfectly fine. I'm going to go out there and implement what y'all telling me to do, and I'm going to feel good, and I'm going to look good doing it, coach. Nodding his head right now, feeling good as Neves. The corner is building him up so he can go out there and be something in life, be something in the next round. Round number two is about to begin. Both the fighters are rising up off the stool. Both the fighters are going to be out for round number two to go do what they got to do to get the victory. Chavez, in my opinion, took round number one, won that earlier. When the first 2 minutes of that round was Neves. Then after that got kicked to the body. Then he was just vulnerable. Round number two of three, the championship rounds. Front kick controlling the center of the cage right now is Chavez. 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Looking to chop down that lead knee of Chavez is Neves. Aiming towards that lead knee. Looking for a right hook right there was Chavez. 4 minutes and 39 seconds in round number two. Looking for a right hook right there was Neves. Left kick aiming towards the body. Another left kick to the body. Checking and blocking those was Neves. Over there, right straight being thrown right there by Chavez. Looking at, he was trying to catch the left leg. Fighting southpaw. Looking to throw that straight left hand with Chavez. Over the top with a right hook being thrown. So calf kick going down low. Beautiful leg kick by Neves. Trying to come back at him as Chavez with his own leg kick. Exchanging leg kicks right now. Make it whip, make it snap, crackle, and pop. And then them elves gonna come out the tree and be like, you're stealing our logos. That's gonna be them elves in the tree looking to try to snap, crackle, and pop their opponents right now are both of these fighters. Looking to be fluid right there. Uppercut with a straight right hand. Missing those combinations right there was Neves. As soon as he was done, got right leg kick to the body. Checked that right leg when we landed a left hook was Chavez. Beautiful work right there. Landing a body shot with a right hand, through a right leg kick was Neves, checked that with his left leg, and then through a left hook was Chavez. This man is on a different type of level. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left here in round number two of three. Neves is on the back foot looking for that left hook. Falling down was Neves, got caught with a hook, and on top of him right now is Chavez. Bodied him down, and beautiful work right there by Chavez. Landed a little short check right hook, and then it was delayed on Neves, and Neves delayed, fell down, hopped on top of him with Chavez, and beat him down. And a great performance by both of these fighters, beating on his chest, and now 9-0, talking in the camera, pointing at the camera, letting them know that I'm gonna beat you down on regardless of what you talk about, regardless of how you feel about me. That's beautiful work right there by Chavez, hugging his opponent, hugging his corner like you over there and did your thing. That's how you supposed to be fighting, hugging and respecting his corner. Let's see the replay of what transpired. Calf kick with the right leg landed by Chavez. Check that right leg was Neves. Left hook landed right there by Chavez. A little sneaky left hook came in by Chavez. And look at the check right there. Front leg kick with the right leg by Chavez. Bam, short shot with the left hook came in, landed, and then dropped him. A little short left hook landed on the chin, staggered him, and then backed him up, fell down, hopped on top of him, and start to ground and pound his ass. Beautiful left hand, delayed with a left hook right there. Front leg kick with the right leg right there by Chavez. Looking for an opening, left hook landed right there, clean on the chin. Delayed reaction. I don't know about my body. I'm just going to take a seat. And then he took a seat and then hopped on him and then beat him down. Coming over here trying to test my gangster. Beat your ass down if you're trying to come over here. A little short shot, left hand right on the chin. Delayed power and then delayed reaction for Neves. And he was like, what happened to me? I think I shall take a nap. And then he sat down on the ground, hopped on him. Alexander Chavez went down there and ground and pound. And then beat him down. And the referee said, stop it, Alexander. Stop it, Sanchez. Stop it. And waved off the fight. Post-fight interview. Alexander Chavez, you're this victor. How does it feel to get this victory in that fashion and with another amazing performance? How does it feel? Speaking right now. Call me, I'm ready to fight. Alexander Chavez is saying, call me, I'm ready to fight. He calling out somebody. Still speaking in his native tongue is Alexander Sanchez. Post-fight interview, y'all. I think I'm ready for the Cope. I am 9-0, and I am ready for Dana White Contender Series. I train every day, 3 times a day, and there's no secret. It's just hard work. Chavez. The next fight you want, do you want to fight outside of Peru, your next fight, Alexander? He says, of course, yes, I do. And then he continues to speak in his native tongue. Waiting for the translator, still speaking in his native tongue right now is Alexander. I am just ready for the coach. And first of all, I want to say thank you to my coach, my teammates. I want to say thank you to Livia, to my mom, and to my dad, and who is very important during this camp. Well, we thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please make some noise for Alexander Chavez. Subscribe to Fight or Get Knocked Out. Hit the like button, hit the hype, because don't forget, this weekend we got Bomb Squad, the return of Deontay Wilder in the United Kingdom facing Derek Chisora. So subscribe to the channel, because we will be going live for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Derek Chisora. And I'm going to leave y'all this evening with Respect, Love, and Light playing the violin. Have a good one.